to introduce HSITP and what we have, who we are. So, all right, this is the first slide to show you about where are we. So this is a map showing the park itself. In the line, between the lines, it is our Hong Kong Shenzhen Innovation and Technology Park. This is our full name. And this park, 100% within the Hong Kong territory. And then, but the reason we have Hong Kong Shenzhen in our name is because we form a collaboration park between Hong Kong and Shenzhen. So in the opposite side, we do have another Shenzhen park. And together, we form a Hetao zone. In Chinese, Hetao. So the place where we are is called Lok Ma Chau. It is, in fact, there is a train station called Lok Ma Chau. It is in the same name, and in fact, our park is just located next to the park, maybe 5 minutes walking distance from the park to the train station. And of course, this park is located in Lok Ma Chau, but it is not that remote as you may be aware. When we come to other major cities in the Shenzhen area or in some core city or university in the Hong Kong area, it is just within maybe one hour. So we have a 1 hour living zone. And of course, we do have our close discussion with the MTR station. In the future, there will be another Hetao station right exactly located inside our park. So in the future, you may imagine it is even more convenient for you to get access to the park. So, what is the status today? We have classified into 2 phases. And right now we are in phase 1. And in HSITP, we will have totally 8 buildings. That is called the batch 1. And we have batch 2 and batch 3 coming up, in which we adopt a public-private partnership model. So the schedule will be like this. Building number 8, number 9, and number 11 were completed, and then the pictures are like this. So building number 8 and building number 9, they are wet laboratories, where we have a pre-fee specification, which a very, very high quality, and if you are doing biomedicals, innovation stuff, it will be perfectly match your needs and demands. And we have another building number 1 coming up, maybe sooner or later this year, maybe in later Q3 or Q4, which is a giant lab or office space, so to speak. So all the HSITP colleagues, maybe my team, later I will introduce them, and together with us, we'll sit inside HSITP in Lok Ma Chau. And of course, we have other provision like event house, and also we have some leisure facilities and F&B and retail. But of course, for those overseas talents and entrepreneurs, we understand the needs of maybe it is your first time to be in Hong Kong. So we do have another building called the building number 11. It is a talent accommodations. We offer a studio flat for single, and we do have a suite set up for couples and also families to cater your needs to make a living inside the park. So it is even more convenient to like live here, conduct your R&D here, and make a living here. So you may imagine we have done a lot of things, right? But actually, how old are we? We are just half years old, because back to December last year, our park has just officially launched. So with the presence of the CE, Mr. Johnny, and also some central government officials, we witnessed the official launch of HSITP. But don't underestimate these half years. Our team has been trying very, very hard to fill up the space. So right now, it is 100% occupied. So with this name on the screen, so you may see some like big tech company, tech giants. Those are setting up their R&D facilities here, which may have the same, maybe have the some of them will be able to support your R&D as well. So these are the big names. ARM China, I guess some of you from Shenzhen will know about this name. And Core Micro, they are the subsidiary of Core Group, and also Lenovo, SOX. I think this is not a strange name to all of you. This is from the AI side, because AI is one of the major perspectives of HSITP, and the other one will be life and health technology. That's why today we have two sections here, life and health technology and AI and data science. Later on, we definitely welcome for you to visit all of them to get to know each other. So for the life and health technology, these big names are also maybe familiar to all of you, AstraZeneca, Helium, and also surgical robotics from CUHK called Canonis. So they are a very, very leading enterprises and good innovation company in Hong Kong. All right, I just spent the past 10 minutes to a very quick introduction of HSITP. So actually, I myself, my name is Nathan. I belong to the Ecosystem Development Division, which mainly look after entrepreneurship development. So for those who want to have your startup start in HSITP, you may come to me later on. And of course, I do have a team who consists of strategic partnership and also cluster base. So I think we have to form a very comprehensive ecosystem from upstream to midstream and then to downstream. So previously we understand how we can support you from the downstream, and then we are trying to give you a midstream support here. So what the government is trying to advocate is a very, very key policy breakthrough here. I think the details will be launched and will be announced very soon. What we call the 4 flows, including personnel, materials, data, and capital. These are the essential elements while you are having your R&D and innovations. So without a talent, you can't do your R&D. Without some materials, like maybe some consumables, so you have to use a lab, you cannot conduct your R&D. Without data, you do not have some scientific proof, and without capital, of course, you can do all the innovation, right? So with this special policy on board, you were able to having a seamless flow between Shenzhen and Hong Kong, which may not be happened in the past. So these are how the big environment, the landscape will provide you. And down to the park itself, and my team, we will provide some incubation support through several programs. They are at different stages according to your needs and maybe or your current status. So we have a 1-year program called the SPIN program, which offers 150K seed funding to the early stage startups. And when you move on to the R&D stage, we have another level called the Ignite program, where it depends on where you are, the AI side or the life and health technology. We have different level of support and depth of support and also type of support as well. And then if you are more mature in your development stage, you may consider joining the GAS program, which we try to accelerate your business growth in a very short period of time. So it is a very high level introduction to the program structure. If you are interested, we can talk more later on in the Q&A, because I'm sure you have some questions in mind on how to join, who can join, and what this 3 years is going to be, right? So I will just keep a secret right now. So other than the funding itself, our park also have some space to lower the operation cost of these startups, because we understand being a startup, everything is tough, every dollar is important. So we do have an incubation center for you to have your office here, to have your daily work here in Lok Ma Chau. So whenever next time you will have a chance to visit incubation center, I'm very happy to escort you, to show you around this place. And when you are lucky enough to get admitted to the programs, of course this place are you, like Lauren. He is enjoying the place right now. Yeah. But of course, the funding I just introduced accounts for a very, very tiny part of your whole startup journey. What we are trying to do and provide you is another team of colleagues of mine will be able to support you to look for other fundings in Hong Kong. So there's a rich portfolio of Hong Kong government funding available in Hong Kong to cater different stage of needs, from R&D, from expansion, from talent until industrialization, manufacturing, and technology adoption. So if you are interested in any of these, we are able to introduce you more and provide you the right contact point of the government units and departments. So we just finished the very first cohort of the program admissions, and of course one of the programs submitted will be the oxygen, oxide from Lauren. And then before I move on to introduce my next, maybe I invite Lauren to have a few conversation. Maybe anything you want to share during this first cohort admission process? Was it hard, or how are we treating you?
All right, so yeah, basically, I'm very pleased to be part of this first cohort, and the reason why is because here we invite our friends from the community of La French Tech, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, and why I joined HSITP is because there is this Hong Kong Shenzhen part, and in the first cohort, basically there are many people also coming from Shenzhen. I met many different kind of companies all around. Some of them are here today. To go back to the process, it looks easy at the first stage when you look at the website when you apply, where you have I think it's 10 stages, and then the first 9 are pretty easy, and then you go to the 10th page, and then there is a long list of things to provide, so it's not that easy. That's what I want to share with you. But again, we have been through it. My friend Hassan as well have been through it, so we can, all of us around here actually have been through this process, and we are happy to share more personal details on how to make it. But I think it's good to see this process, and you can tell us more.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Lauren. So I think the point here is we are very serious. So that's why we want to have as much information as we want, so that we would like to we are able to evaluate your potential, your capabilities, and your market potentials. So I just a very quick sharing of the figures that we have gone through for the first year. So right now, apart from the big names logo in the previous slide, so we have 140-something startups in the ecosystem, which come from 14 countries. So we have Europeans, we have startups from the APAC region, and also from the North America, from Canada, and also from Middle East, and also from Japan and Korea. So we have companies all over here today. And of course, because for the very first cohort, we do admit the life and health technology and the AI and data science. So most of them are belonging to these two clusters or technology focus. Let's talk about the life and health technology. So we have around 51 to 46% between medical device and drugs. So if you are doing innovation on these two areas, so we are more than happy to receive you in the next course and see you in the future course. And for the disease, they are targeting, they are tackling is first of all the cancer stuff, and the second one the cardiovascular diseases. So I very peculiar of the Hong Kong or the globally recently. And for the AI company, actually more than 90% of the companies we have admitted, they are doing AI applications. They are not doing chatbot. They are not doing some language model only purely, but they do apply AI in different industries, as you may see, or later on here. They are doing some AI in the industry to enhance, to make it more efficient, to save costs, something like that. All right, that is the part I want to share so far. Next, I will pass to Clara, who is the strategic partnership lead for ecosystem development. She will introduce you, apart from the entrepreneurship side, what else we will be able to provide you. Okay, Clara, please.
Actually, I just will focus on this slide because I think all the startup they're looking for is we are looking for help the tech company for the commercialization. So that the first question I think I want to investigate with you guys. All the entrepreneurs actually are really hard to have facing some challenge. Most likely is two things, big challenge. One is how your solution is enterprise readiness and how to find the right investment pathway. I think these two exactly our ecosystem, our whole team can help you guys to address these two issues. What is this? That means from right is we are helping you guys to engage with the enterprise because as Nathan just introduced, we have a lot of the enterprise anchor customers landing to our park, and then they also will develop their R&D center. This is we can facilitate you guys to meet with our enterprise customer, anchor customer, to do some pilot productions. Because this is one important thing, how to pilot transformations. The second thing is we engage a lot of the corporates. Seems like this is just some samples, and Lenovo, China resources, and also we are looking for with a cafe, all the across the industry, the corporates. They have a lot of the corporate environment. We are looking for help the tech company to land their solutions to do some proof of concept. That's the second thing. The third thing is the investment. We just launched one venture parents venture partners program with NPR Lab yesterday. They are helping us to select the high potential company to do the investment and also connect them with NPR corporate. This is one example we are working for, so that we can engage you with right investor in the right track and the right topic, and also engage you with some corporates to do some pilot projects, proof of concept projects. This is one fundamental important thing for prepare you guys for commercialization. And then the last thing is, of course, some professional services, tenant training, like Lenovo, they are going to set up their training center, provide the training, the technical training to you guys. And also we have a lot of the collaboration with, because my colleague Wendy, she is responsible for the university engagement, so that you are looking for the good quality talent, also is one of the sources. And also the facilitation facility. I think later on my custody Alex and Sean will talk about what is the facilitation on the like the supercomputing center or power bank. Those is we want to hold the ecosystem, want to bring you guys beyond the funding. From Nathan, you know the program, the funding program. From us, you can have different networks, connections to help you guys for commercialization, commercialize your products to market, and also we have a lot of the partners from overseas. So that Hong Kong is just a springboard you guys to go to the Chinese mainland or to overseas. We have the like France, Malaysia, Indonesia, Middle East, Dubai, anything, anywhere. We are help you guys to do the expansion, market expansion as well. So that this is one thing I want to share with you guys. When you come join our family, you have a lot of the different support from us. And later on, I will pass the mic to Son. He is one of the AI custody. So he can share with you guys more about that how to make use the cross-boundary policy. One thing is the data, how to make use of the sensitive data to help you guys to complete your marvelous research.
So, my name is Sean. I represent the AI cluster at the HSITP. So I think from my ecosystem development strategy, so we look at the full ecosystem from up, mid, and lower stream. It's not just about getting the chips, the computing resource, and the data. I think to have a successful AI company or startup or being an entrepreneur, you actually need a full supporting team, like us, to help you. And we actually already have partnership with all the major hyperscalers. We're able to offer some incentive and free resource, and we do have collaboration program or co-collaboration programs with local and international enterprise, where we can introduce you to overseas acceleration programs, and also in the commercial sense, we conduct a lot of POCs with local business bodies. And if you need academic research support or collaboration, we are also working on all the top 100 global top 100 universities. I think 5 of them are actually located in Hong Kong. So we do have a strong connection. I think going back one step, let's see. I want to go back to this page and focus on two things related with AI company, both hardware and software. I think when you're trying to start an AI company, you need resource. I think personal engineer talents are one of the key resources that you need. That's why you have CEO and CTO. Everybody responsible for their own task. Establishing a company within the park, I do relate it with personal. You can easily hire talents from mainland China, and the park actually has special visa policies to support talent from both overseas and mainland to work in Hong Kong and specifically work within the park. So there's a special scheme for that. And additionally, the cost is much lower. If you hire some Chinese engineering talent, that's exactly what a lot of Silicon Valley companies is doing. They either go to China or they actually have teams in Asia, including India. So the model is similar, where you can conduct your research, protect your IP, protect by the common law, and have it within the Hong Kong jurisdiction, and do all your work here, and then actually hire the talent from mainland. And related with hardware company, Shenzhen is ideal place with all the supply chain that you can do your prototyping. I think there are multiple overseas venture and acceleration program in related with hardware from the US and from Europe. They actually had the same practice where they ship their entrepreneur team going to Shenzhen for 3 months and conduct their prototype development using the Chinese supply chain, but do the commercials back home in Europe or back in North America. So I think that kind of concept still work perfectly fits with us, where you register entity as a hardware company, hire some local talents, have a local team, have the IP in both China and Hong Kong, and protect your data in our park, which is outside the China borders, and then do your prototype development, then go back home to do your commercialization. I mentioned about earlier, going into the data side about cross-border data. Data is important for all the AI companies. I think I always say that data is the goal. The next goal is actually gold mine. If we want to explore, what we want to do is we do have an exclusive cross-border data policy among all China data hubs. You can go to Shanghai, you can go to Hainan, Guangxi, or even Shantou. But what they do is actually northbound of data from overseas going into China, and then use much competitive computing resource to support AI research and processing or study. But for us, we want to do southbound. Even though Hong Kong and Shenzhen has this Greater Bay China standard contract for personal information to come to Hong Kong, we want to make it much more simple. So what that means is that the data from mainland China can go to Shenzhen Park, and then those data can freely flow between Shenzhen and Hong Kong. So, and only stay within the fertile collaboration zone itself. So if you look at the Chinese data, they actually break it down into 4 different categories. They have the standard data, they have the important data, sensitive data, and national security related data. For standard data, you can easily pass through the border, that's fine. Once you reach to I would say, important data or personal information, more than 100,000 China nationals information, then for current existing regulation and policy, you have to file applications and getting permissions from the Chinese government, in related with cybersecurity commission or bureau. So what we want to do is actually making a breakthrough points where, let's say that you are doing AI related with biotech or drug study, and you need certain numbers of Chinese nationals for your research. The data, including with the biosamples, combined together, they can send it into the Shenzhen park, then freely flow between Shenzhen and Hong Kong. What happens is you cannot download the data, but you can use the data to support your verification, support your research and development. And I think that's something that is quite unique. It's something that even Shanghai or Hainan, they don't have. I think for Shanghai example, like the autonomous driving, the EV car, they can send those data to Shanghai's special zone, but that zone is still part of China, which means within the Chinese border. So what happened to us? Hong Kong is still part of China, but the data is actually moving out of the Chinese border to the Hong Kong territory within the Hong Kong jurisdiction. So that's actually quite special. As a foreign company, as foreign entrepreneurs, you can access those information outside of mainland in Hong Kong. So I think that's the uniqueness that we want to do to support the global entrepreneurs to enjoy not just the supply chain, but actually enjoying the data from mainland China at the same time protect their own IP and companies. So that's my share. And thanks to
Okay, next one. Okay. This one. Okay, so you join into our park. We have the whole ecosystem to support, especially for the life and healthcare medical innovation. If you are from early stage company, we have all those R&D partners from university in Hong Kong, in China, and also over the world can help you to do some of the basic research. And more importantly, I believe most of the biotech or medtech companies, they cannot do anything by their own self. So we have other partner like corporate partner from the industry leaders. They can help you to expand, to understand the market, and also help you as our incubation partner to help you grow. And then during the process, there are a lot of testing, clinical trial, and we have a lot of different platform partners from our CRO partners to help you to pass through all the regulatory requirements. And investors is only one of them. They can help you to proceed further. So we have investors from Hong Kong, China, and also other parts of the world. And when you have your own product, if you get a certain, say, if you got European approval or in China approval, if you want to expand to other countries or regions in the world, we also have other expansion partners to help you to accelerate your growth. So these are the global ecosystem partnership for all the life and healthcare startups. And again, as Sean previously mentioned, so we no startup can do only in China. They can success, or they can, or else if they can do it in Hong Kong. I think that would be a more collaborative vision. Like in Hong Kong, we have the Greater Bay Area Clinical Trial Institute, and in collaboration with the Greater Bay International Trial Center. All together, according to the Hong Kong clinical trial centers and patients from the PBA, then to help you to accelerate your medical innovation development pathway to accelerate. And also, apart from drug development, and also about the medical device development as well, we are just next to the NMPA Greater Bay Subcenter for medical device and also just the evaluation center. So they can help you to accelerate the make more one-on-one consultation on how you can do all the clinical trials and also regulatory approval at a faster speed. So this is the how uniqueness of the Hong Kong part and Shenzhen part working together. So I'm done here. So next step.
I think, yeah, this is the end. Yeah. So hopefully, after certain part of its introduction, you get a more clear understanding of the part itself, the ecosystem itself, and what we are trying to support you if you want to make HSITP at your starting point. So questions are welcome, but before we move on to like open floor Q&A, I would suggest we have a group photo